This is your girl Midas Touch Baby, and welcome to my channel. Let's talk about the RNC 2024 in Milwaukee. Baby, this is going to be one race for the White House that I'm glad to be a part of, and I'm not going to miss it. And let me tell you, this convention here was one for the show and two for the road. Let's get into it. Now, we already know who our nominees are, who's going to be going. Even though it's not official yet with Biden, I don't think he's leaving. And what his party is doing to him is crazy to me. Especially now, I consider this to be the 11th hour. But you know what? We're not going to talk about the Democrats because I don't want anyone crying at home like this man was about to cry in the audience. Let's get into it. Now, there were some five takeaways that I wrote down with that Trump said in his speech. He promised to serve all Americans. He called for an end to the demonetization of political enemies. He turned to the issue exclusively toward the Democrats. Okay, so you're gonna promise to serve all America? What about the gays and the lesbians? I'm just saying. What about the LGBTQ plus community? Because a lot of things that they needed, you guys say you want to get rid of. Make America great again. That's what your quote was. Tried to humanize his image by telling of us about the assassination attempt on his life. Now, I'm not even going to go too deep in that because I'm going to be honest with y'all. It was scary to see it. And I'm not trying to crack no jokes. Ain't no jokes happening over here on my dime. And it was scary for him. And I'm going to ignore this woman right here, Emma Rose, because she made a fool out of herself. But that's just her opinion. He promised to roll back the Biden administration to combat climate change. He wants to reduce taxes, and who doesn't want that? I would love for my taxes to be reduced. Can we get rid of the IRS? I'm just kidding. He barely mentioned Biden and Harris, except for a few times, and that's okay. And look at Ben Carson, make America safe again. How we went to make America again. Now we're going to say make America safe again. When was it safe for everybody? It was never safe for everybody. Don't get me started. He repeated his 2020 election. I personally believe that he should have left that out. He should have just left that out and making America great once again. That should not have been the theme. Me personally, because it bring us back to what happened last time you was in office and when you lost. Then he talked about the anti-immigrants. Baby, let me tell you, all the migrants that came in here right now. If he win, y'all in trouble. And you know what? I'm gonna just put this in the whole package. We all in trouble. And I'm not telling anybody how to vote because honestly, I don't know how I'm going to vote. But this right here, when I hear certain things that speeches are being made, I'm listening to both candidates. And I just want that to be said. And, you know, he had people like Hulk Hogan there who made an ass out himself. You had Kid Rock singing, looking crazy, and he decided to rap. And nothing was funnier than the look that the former first lady had on her face because she tried not to laugh at you, Kid Rock. You see that look right there, Kid Rock? That was her holding in that chuckle when you started rapping. And it just seemed like it's just a lot going on. And I know that we all want to, see some kind of change happen, but I'm going to tell you this right now. This right here was crazy to me because we can't forget what happened when he was in office. And let's talk about the people who showed up. Let's talk about his vice president candidate. This man don't even like you, man. You mean to tell me he had nobody else to choose from? You mean to tell me he had a very short list and he decided the last minute to pick this man who happens to be friends with his son? And let's talk about you. Why? I don't understand. For the love of all things good, why do these people who was coming against him when they was running against him, who was spewing hate, how they can't stand him, y'all on stage up here lying, talking about, oh, he'll be great for the party. Really? Come on now, look at the sign. Trump is gonna be tough on China. Make America safe again. Make you know what? And Jews for Trump. I didn't know they had any Jewish people that was really considering Trump anyway. I'm learning a lot. And I'm still don't trust in this man right here. I don't trust anybody that's come out openly and said they can't stand you to the whole world and do interviews and called you everything but a good person to run for candidate to say that they're gonna support you. Let me tell you something. I don't give a darn he is friends with his son. I wouldn't trust him. No further than I can throw him. But maybe he's going for the whole thing. He's trying to get young people. And look, stop Biden's border bloodbath. What kind of signs are we having here? How are you going to unite the people of the United States government with signs like this? Now, let's talk about Chris Christie. Chris Christie, y'all, was on The View. And Chris Christie made it clear, all right, we already know he's not a fan of Trump. And I love him because he stands 10 toes down on the mess. But what I think is crazy, Chris Christie said, y'all not going to punk me. I don't have to vote. I'm not supportive of Biden, and I damn well don't support Trump. I don't have to vote. And look what he said. Trump, an actor, he's been acting on TV for decades, and he knew the camera was going to be on him. That's the easy part for Donald Trump. It's when he opens his mouth that makes the acting difficult. Wow. But I can tell you one thing, no matter how you feel about this joker right here, Trump let me know what his name is. He put it in lights. And I'm going to be honest with you, I loved it. But one thing I don't like, I don't know anybody about anyone's real soul and salvation, but please stop coming for people through religion. You telling us you're a Christian, but you ain't doing some Christian things now. You ain't doing things that Christ said to do. And you know what? You know what he's going to fool with? He's going to have a lot of people who go to church fooled by what he's saying and what he's doing. They're going to vote for him, especially in the churches of color. I would not be surprised by how many votes he does get because he used religion. Why weren't you using religion when you were spewing all that hate against other people? Now, a lot of people might vote for him because they do want to get rid of the influx of migrants that we have here in America that Biden and his administration did bring in. And even with the images that I have shown on my page, on my channel a few months ago about what's going on here, especially about how people was going through the border, leaving their documentation, especially a lot of people from China. They was leaving their documentation and their paperwork at the border, act as if they had nothing. And this is what we have to deal with. And look at Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan, I know you came on stage to support your friend, but you know the internet is ruthless. They even have video of hateful things that he said against black people, against black Americans. He called black Americans the N word in the interview, and it's circulating. So, Hulk Hogan, where's your team at to clean that up? Well, that's all I got for you guys. I'm going to have a poll at the bottom. And you guys look at that. That is nice. You guys let me know. Do you think Trump has a chance or he don't have a chance? Or do you think Sleepy Joe need to go to sleep? Who you think they're going to have to replace him? Because like I said, the Democrats is up here fighting. But don't be fooled. Your girl is on top of it. And I will be posting a video later on today about the whole Democratic process. This is your girl, Midas Touch Baby. Bye for now.